Hey everyone, I am Unknown Noises, and welcome to my first ever challenge video. Be taking on Tiny Tina Wonderland's no guns or spells, any percent glitchless. Going over some basic rules, we are so far left wing that we are going to cry and whine about guns, so we're just going to ban them. But we are also so far right winged that we're going to cry and whine about books, so we're going to ban those too. Melee weapons and damage would be the way to go. You'll see examples of them both later. Elemental barrels are impossible to avoid. And as the title states, no glitches. I believe that this run is doable. I just feel that there might be issues with Drill, Westard, Nightmare, and Dragon Lord. But stick around till after the end of the video. We've got bonus content and my next project coming up, so stay tuned. Our first big decision is right away in the character creation. We have the Clawbringer, the Graveborn, Spore Warden, Stabbermancer, Berserker, and Spellshot. Unfortunately, because the three on the left use companions, we will not be using them, and the Spellshot, well, uses spells, so we won't be using him either, which leaves us the Stabbermancer and Berserker. But who do we use first? Well, because the Stabbermancer has his ability here, the Ghost Blade, the Fatemaker throws out a Ghost Blade which spins in place, dealing melee damage to nearby enemies based on the Fatemaker's equipped melee weapon. This will be our bread and butter for everything range as well. And then we gotta get our fashion correct. We're gonna go with the Village Idiot for the extra strength. Points into Constitution and Dexterity. Realize you can't spell Keef, so you just go with Cheese. We're gonna get dropped off into the world and start right away. But first, what we're going to do is switch the key bindings to where our fire is the right stick and melee is right trigger. Grab a weapon. Here we're forced to pick up the gun, but we're going to drop it right away because we don't need guns. We're going to kill the dude and save the girl. Tom Cruise! Open the door. Go home, Ribula, you're drunk. Have your stream crash for no reason. 911, I'd like to report a murder. Sexiest drawbridge I've ever seen. Meet a pretty pony. So here's the first checkpoint, the reason why we needed to pick the Stabbermancer in the first place. We need the Ghost Blade. Need to show the Zomboss who's boss. Watch the pretty pony get her head cut off. With this being an optional area, and with the gun ban, Mount Craw is now off limits. Now I don't know how to get around this, but if you do, please leave a comment down below. I want my cheesy poops. Smash some crystals for Tord. The Banshee Fight's not even all that really difficult. When the Banshee controls the center, all you need to do is stay on the outside, watch out for skulls and purple puddles, and play peekaboo. At the point of the fights when you control the center, all you need to do is use the Ghost Blade and play jump rope. Save the Punch Father with a Ghost Blade. Secondary class into Berserker. 1, 2, 3. Kill Castor for absolutely no reason. Start the best questline in the whole game. Build a bird workshop. Commit party foul. Carefully get to the edge of the platform to make sure that we are within range. Aim and Ghost Blade. Huh? Ghost Blade. This brings us to mission failed. Sort of. With the gun ban and the ghost blade not taking effect, the only other option is to have a melee weapon that has projectiles, but I believe they don't drop until level 40. We cannot grind until level 40, and this is a required mission to continue on with the story, so we have to do what we have to do. I had to backtrack to get a weapon to land bullet 1. Rescue a ghost ship. Help calm down LeChance. Admire the massive height difference between the two lovebirds. Murder innocent crabs. Drill is the first real wall of the game. Going into this fight, I thought it was going to be possible, I just knew it was going to be very difficult because there is a few things working against me. Not only am I undergeared, I am also severely underleveled. Even being underleveled and undergeared, the first phase was actually still pretty simple. Get used to seeing this sight over and over and over. So it's become pretty clear that Drill is just unbeatable at this point. Undergeared, underleveled, he heals too fast, can't keep up with enough damage, ability cooldown is too long. It is simply not possible. All we can do left is go back, complete quests we have not done, and grind for better gear. And that's exactly what I did. Went back, completed a bunch of quests that we missed, grinded out from gear, so that we can come back for round 2. There's honestly not much to talk about for a little while, so just kick back and enjoy the action. Now introducing the final boss.
Actually, I'll make my own introductions. Thank you very much.
Alright then, take it away. The Dragon Lord fight seemed pretty standard, just whack 'em when you can. Otherwise, I mean, nothing really too special about the fight. But there is one big twist coming up shortly. We quickly learn that Ghost Blades are ineffective against Bernadette. So the only thing we really have left to do is to go back and grind for a melee weapon that has projectiles, so that we'll be able to hit Bernadette. Get jiggy with it. Na 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 na. So we went back and we were grinding looking for a melee weapon with projectiles. Skills and weapons. Pause if you need to check them out. This weapon here I did want to quickly talk about. Melee attacks spawn a nearby Hydra that deals melee damage. It's legal! We open up with an electric weapon to beat down the ward, swap out for the snake stick, and with our newfound weapon just watch him melt. So wait a second. We went back farming for a melee weapon that had projectiles. We don't have one. So why are we continuing trying to beat the Dragon Lord and Bernadette. Well, let's let past me explain why. And we were walled. Bernadette's too high and too far away to melee. And the Ghost Blade appeared to be doing no damage. Now here's the thing. I'm pretty sure we can get this because I have made a huge mistake. What I did not realize is with Bernadette Fight, the Ghost Blades, you actually have to aim at Bernadette's feet. So now armed with that newfound knowledge, we can continue on with the fight. And there we have it, folks. Mission accomplished. No guns, no spells, one shot used, but it was non-combat area, so I still feel that the run was a success. Thank you for sticking around, but please check out the bonus content I have here at the end. It'll clue you in on my next adventure. As you can tell, Chaos Chamber runs. Still gonna stay with the no guns, no spells, but we're just gonna keep on kicking it just for no reason at all. Come on, check out my stream and keep on watching. I understand that this was, Chaos Chamber 0, but it's just the beginning. But thank you all for joining. Thank you for checking out the video. Thank you so much for just being you. And as always, stay safe, everybody.